Hey guys, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for once again coming on the call. For everyone that's here, the newcomers and those watching the recording, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to allow me to share what I want. These calls, like I said, they're about defining the game you want to play, and how to get started. Like, really, this is what this whole thing is. My intention is to help you in any way, how to get what you want, how I can, by showing you by how I've done it, how I continue to do it every single day to try to accomplish and crush my dreams and goals. And then my hope is that you all take it in. You take some of these tips and tricks and you start implementing them into your life right away. I mean, life is so short. I don't know what we're waiting on. Like, we're all on this call to make the greatest impact. We're all on this call to make the greatest difference. So I really hope that through this whole process, through this whole thing, you start implementing some of these tricks that has worked on my behalf. And like I said, I'm Dr. Bobby Grossi, and I've been where you are. I've been exactly where you're at, where you've been. I've been through struggles. I know how to go get out there and how to get more. So I've been born and raised by a single mom. I've been struggling. I've had issues, days I couldn't get out of bed. I've had moments in life where I didn't have any guidance, and I had to dive deep. And so dive deep to get what I want. And so my intention and everything that I do in this call is really just to hope inspire you or motivate you. But inspiration is an experience. Motivation is an experience. I want to keep it so you keep crushing your goals and your dreams, and you go accomplish what's yours. And so I keep mentioning the word dream. And so what is this week really? What am I talking about? And I had a chapter in my book called Dreaming is for Winners. And the kind of dreams I'm talking about, they're the ones those in which you envision your future, right? Like, where do you want it to go? Your dreams will allow you to harness the energy of the universe or become the best version of yourself through your thoughts. You know, dreams to me are like, if you can imagine, like, if you just all close your eyes, and I know you guys are at work and you're probably listening while you're doing work. If you could just close your eyes and dream what it is when you were a kid, of what you really wanted. What was it that kind of always makes you happy? And you could dream about whether you wanted a big wheel, whether you wanted a tricycle, or whether you wanted a PlayStation. Like, you would dream of that day. And I'm sure some of your dreams that you thought about came true, and you just felt so good. But anytime you close your eyes and anytime you are just dreaming, and I think, to me, guys, dreams are the precursors to life's coming attractions. Like, to me, dreams are everything that God or the Holy Spirit or somebody has put in you to go get what you want. And if you can imagine when you were younger and how they work, I've never experienced it just with a thumbs up or a heart. Have you ever felt a negative feeling or emotion when you were dreaming of something that you wanted? No, of course not. You've never felt a negative emotion by your dreams. Never. So what does that mean? If your dreams, it's truly the thing that lights you up. It's the dreams or your end goals are really your end dreams. They're the things that light you up. You can never be depressed when you're dreaming. And so, to me, dreams then must work at a different level. Like, dreams must do something differently, right? They must work at not just the conscious level, but the subconscious level. And so many times when you allow yourself to dream, it helps your subconscious mind work on your behalf. Like, so if you say, hey, I want to cause and create a future. Like, I can remember when I was a child, right? I know my mom struggled financially. And so one of my dreams was to never struggle financially. And I would envision this life of what I had to do to never struggle financially. Now, my mom busted her butt, I would almost swear, busted her butt to get what we have. And she knew how to survive. Like, she was a survivor. But I had a dream to never, ever, ever worry about finances. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't worry about it. Of course you do. But I didn't want it to hinder me. So I had a dream of becoming financially free. And so I didn't know what I wanted to be at the time. I didn't know what it is, but I'm telling you, I'm well on my way of moving up that ladder to becoming financially free. And I really believe my motivating force was those dreams, envisioning what you want. Another example of how dreams work. When I bought the practice I'm in today, right? And this practice I'm at today, I remember just becoming an associate in this practice. I came here and it felt like home. And I started envisioning and dreaming what it would be like to own this practice, how I would have the staff, how they would behave, how they would do everything. I was causing and creating my future based on the internal dream I had. So my dreams were working on my behalf, vision boards, dreams, writing goals down. These are all portions of a dream. And so your dreams work on your behalf. And now I have a practice that went from here to there. Why? Because of a dream. Just because of something I wanted so bad that it motivated me every single day. See, dreams work on this subconscious level. It can help you imagine ways of overcoming barriers. They can help you get a clearer vision of how to get your desires. Because remember, your dreams are exactly what you really want down to your core. They're everything that we were taught to do as kids. As children, we would even create imaginary friends. And I don't know, I mean, I had an imaginary friend. So anybody as a child have imaginary friend, a thumbs up. But imaginary friends, like think about these kids can entertain themselves. We as adults, we get so caught up in the news and what's going on in our life and TikToks and whatever. These kids, when I was a kid, I could have an imaginary friend and I just hung out with them and I was always happy. Maybe it's because they never complained. They were always happy with me, just kind of a joke. But I never worried about what people were thinking we're doing. I was just dreaming of having fun. I was letting this positive energy of this imaginary friend be my happiness. And then my brother and I even would invent football games, and we would dream of ways to somehow win the Super Bowl or win the World Series, and we could have this euphoric feeling what it felt like. Now, I never won the Super Bowl and I never won the World Series in theory, but I did make it to the Connie Mack World Series in baseball. And as a child, I used to dream of pitching at the highest level in college and in pros. Now, I didn't make the pros, but I can tell you that my dreams and who I wanted to be allowed me to get there. I was a 4'11" guy as a junior, and I was dreaming of, I'm going to have a time in my life where somebody's going to raise me on their shoulders, and I'm going to be the reason why we go to the World Series or win it. I'm going to tell you how that worked. I was 12 years old at the time when I dreamt that dream. And I kept working on it. But every single day with that dream, even though it was motivating me, you have to put the work in. See, dreams just don't do it all by themselves. You got to put the work in. So I was dreaming of becoming that World Series baseball player, right? And I didn't make it to the big league and go to the World Series. But like I said, I made it to the Connie Mack World Series, of where I got to pitch against Puerto Rico. I got to pitch against Dallas. I got to pitch against Cincinnati. We won the regionals in state. And I was hoisted on people's shoulders as I won the regional championship to take us to the World Series. That happened. I would argue, would it have happened if I didn't dream? See, nobody thought it was possible for me. A 4'11" guy who finally gets up to 5'11", weighs $135. I wasn't even a pitcher. Nobody thought it was possible. But nobody has to think it's possible. That's what's cool. Your dreams are yours. Your dreams are what drive you. Your dreams are what light you up. Your dreams is what makes your hair stand up. Nobody else. Your dreams are the precursor to your life's coming attractions if you act on them. Do you even allow yourself to dream? Do you even allow yourself to even think deep of what it is that you truly want? I would argue most of the time, no, because society says we have to do a certain thing. Guys, just with the thumbs up, is there a burning dream within you right now that you wish you could do? Anywhere? Absolutely. Somewhere in you is this burning desire to be something greater than what you are, something you've always envisioned, something you've always wanted to be. Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself that's where meditation is money. Like meditation is like the almost a conscious version of a dream. Obviously, we go to bed, they say we dream every night, but we don't always remember everything. Meditation is almost a conscious version of a dream. Why is it so important? Everyone says, do you meditate? Well, first of all, if you meditate, you just shut down the world. You can get in line with your thoughts and what are your dreams? What do you want? What do you want to cause and create? I can tell you multiple upon multiple times where my meditations, where my dreams, I've manifested anything I wanted in my life. Matter of fact, I'm on this call right now because I dreamt of being the dentist CEO. I dreamt of a time where I can touch people's lives, where I can make the greatest impact and how it would make me feel. I really got into the emotional being of it and how much it lit me up and people's responses and how I can help change the world. But that's still a dream. It's my burning desire. It is literally in here and I'm just releasing it. I don't care. Like people say, what's the difference between a 1%er and 99 percenters? You know what the 1% does? They go after their dreams. They allow themselves to just dream. They don't get caught up in the minutia of the day. They go after what they want, to live a legacy they want. Have you ever noticed how many times, like when you're dreaming, or let's say you get something and you're dreaming of a new car, or you're dreaming of something you want somewhere else. Have you ever noticed that all you see is that? Why is that? Because this item is so important to you. And your brain just starts to pick up on this stuff. It sees it over and over and over to remind you that that's what you're wanting. But yet you'll see it. It could be a McLaren, for God's sakes. When we live in Michigan, we don't see McLarens on a regular basis. But I'll bet you if you keep thinking of a McLaren, you'll see it. Because if that's what you want, I don't want a McLaren. But if you dreamt of it, you could. Just like when you're happy and you're thinking happy thoughts, you actually can hear the birds singing. And then when you're sad, for some reason, you never hear the birds sing. Why is that? Because you're not focusing on it. It's not what you're envisioning. You're not in that state. So dreaming to me allows your subconscious level to work on your behalf, to release positive energies, to get you in that state of success. Your dreams are so powerful. There's what's going to move you every single day. Every single day, your dreams got to light you up. It's what's got to get you out of bed. I remember having a dream. We talked about the financial freedom, but just my dream of becoming something bigger for my family, having a dream of not coming from a broken home, having a dream of not getting a divorce with my wife, like my mom had to go through. Now, my mom, it worked out as a blessing. She's got a great husband now. That's not the point. But I dreamt of a time when I had it all. The beautiful wife, the beautiful kids, the successful practice, creating a legacy. Like, this is my dream. And every single day I get to live my dream. How great would it be if you got to live your dream? How great would it be if you got to be the person you want to be? How great would it be if you could literally cause and create anything you want? Guys, I'm living my dream. I hope you're living your dream. I hope you haven't suppressed your dreams. I hope you haven't put them down because afraid of what people think of you. Dreaming is for winners. The people that dream win. The people that go after their dreams win the game they call life. I'm sure Chandel, I'm sure Linda, I'm sure Guy, I'm sure Kelly, I'm sure everyone on this call has a dream in them. And I'll bet you if they close their eyes, one of their dreams magically came true. I'm pretty sure with Chandel, she probably dreamt of having beautiful kids and having a great husband. And she dreamt of just being happy and living life free. I promise you that's probably what she dreamt of at least once. And you know what? She sees it every day. The problem is we don't even acknowledge half the dreams that have already come true for us. I mean, Chandel, for God's sakes, might want the coolest brother-in-law in the world. And I'm sure that's already came to pass. Like, I'm just saying, I'm sure it's already came to pass. And she's so blessed to have a great brother-in-law. Like, I'm telling you, it probably has. She probably dreamt of it. That's a joke. I'm laughing. Anyway, so my point is when the dream you want becomes so important, when you want it so badly. I had a dream of going to dental school, a dream of creating a health and wellness center. I have a dream where one day the doctors and the dentists, we say dentists, we're all doctors. I'm a doctor of dental surgery. There's a medicine doctors, that we come together in the fact that we create the wellness for the patient. We don't separate ourselves. We come together to be synergistic approach to bridge the gap between medicine and dentistry. That's my dream. And every single day in my practice, I try to live with that dream. I refer more people to the medicine doctor and try to cross communicate with them to better my patients, whether I get a dollar. That's my dream. My dream one day is to have the greatest impact on people that have throat cancer. Why? Because my grandfather died of throat cancer. So in the back of my mind, I get to live my dream every day to try to fulfill that purpose. My dream one day is to make the greatest impact in this world. And every single day I take step and I strive to make the greatest impact in this world. Your dreams are what motivate you. It's the people that go after their dreams accomplishes anything they want with a no I can do anything attitude. Your dreams got to be so powerful, so big that even when they fall short, you still get closer to what you want. That's how big your dreams got to be. Like so big. Like I told you when I wanted to play baseball, I want to be a Major League Baseball player and play in the World Series. Well, maybe I wasn't specific enough because I did play in a World Series. It just wasn't, it was an 18 and under World Series, but I didn't say in the major leagues or play 10 years in the majors. Maybe my dream just wasn't specific enough, but I got my dream. According to what my subconscious said, all I heard was playing the World Series. So I accomplished my dreams. And so they got to be so big. The dreams are so big that you got to allow yourself to stretch, which in turns into growth. It allows the universe to align for you. Dreams will allow you to harness the energy of the universe through your thoughts. Dreams can drive your passion. They can give you a vision of your purpose, and they can help you go to another level. Dreams can also show you what the better tomorrow looks like. Perhaps the best of all, right? What does tomorrow even look like? What does your dreams tell you? And it can help you have the happiness and hope. So many times we just ignore these things in our life. We ignore this dream that we have. You know, when I was on that big wheel saying, I'm meant for greatness, I'm meant for whatever, I'm meant to do something different, I'm meant to be financially free, I'm meant to be a dentist. Like, what is that in your head every single day that you dream about? Truly, down to your core, down to the fiber of your body, what is it that you dream about? Maybe for Guy, because he's a hard ass worker. Maybe for Guy, it's something else above and beyond where he works. Maybe it's to be a fitness trainer. Maybe it's to be working a woodwork. I don't know what his dream is. There's something inside Guy that he wants so badly. Maybe it is financial freedom. Maybe it's the greatest relationship in the world. I'm pretty sure he already has that. So maybe what else is triggering Guy to go that he wants? Kelly, that's on the call. What is your burning desire? What truly is your dream? Something that you haven't accomplished yet. That's got to be so big that you have passion and fire every day to go after it. It's a shame we don't dream. It's a shame we don't allow ourselves to dream. As a matter of fact, it's probably a shame that we don't even take 5 minutes to figure out what we're dreaming about. So how can I help you? How can I help you crush your dreams? How can I help you get what you want? I already said I'm going to give you my tricks, right? The planner we talk about. This planner is designed to help you create and crush the dreams you want. Why are your dreams important to you? Why is it that you want to go crush your dreams? Why is this? What impact can it have on other people? See, yes, you can have dreams. You can have dreams that light you up. You can have dreams that are going to take you to a whole new level. Absolutely. But the dreams got to also serve other people. That's when everything is perfect. That's when you live a legacy. That's when you live a life that is unstoppable. That's when you become the best version of yourself. When your dreams are in line with what other people want and you can help them serve them. But guys, your dreams got to be so big that it stretches yourself, because we live in this comfort zone and we don't ever want to stretch it out. Like, do you guys, just with the thumbs up, and I've already said, do you have a dream? Do you think there's a dream that you have in your mind right now as we're talking about dreaming? Is there something you have right now that if you could write it down on a piece of paper, one of your dreams? One, A, you could submit it to me, but two, you can go take steps every single day to get what you want. Because remember, just a thumbs up or a heart if that's the case, right? Do you have something in your heart you've always wanted to do, but didn't have the courage? You guys, dreams, stuff that comes in your head when you randomly, stuff that comes in your head of, oh my God, I should do this. I'm telling you, it's a higher power working on your behalf. Whether you call it the Holy Spirit, whether you call it guidance, whether you call it the law of attraction, whether you call it the universe, your dreams, your thoughts are the precursors to life's coming attractions. They're telling you what you should be going to. The difference is we don't want to lay the brick. The difference is people don't want to put the work in. The difference is they might not know how to get there. You know how you get there? The days you're tired, the days you don't want to get up, you take a step. The days you are on fire, you take multiple steps. Some days you can only take one step, other days you can take 10. But you take one step at a time. You take one brick and you put it on your road. You take another brick and you put it on the road. You literally build your road brick by brick and you stack up wins. And you realize that anything you envision, if you're the product of your words, if you're the product of your thoughts, then your dreams are exactly who you can be. If you dream of happiness, always, you will be happy. If you dream of sadness, you will always be sadness. If you tell yourself something's impossible, you're always going to be right. So if that's the case, why not dream and think of the things you've always wanted? Because like I said, dreams are what put you in the positive state. That's where meditation comes in. If Kelly wants to crush something at work, what does it look like, Kelly? What is it that you want to have happen? How does the end story look? Dream of it, envision it, feel it. I have a dream, guys. I'll share my dream. I write it down every single day. You got to reflect on your dreams every single day. I'm going to tell you my dream. I want to be worth $250 million by the year 2025. I'm going to get a shirt that says it. Now, this is a crazy dream. You might say, why that much? I mean, wouldn't you be happy? It's not the point. I said, the dream's got to be so big and motivate you. Do you know what I could do with $250 million? Do you know how many lives I could change with $250 million? Do you know how many people I could help out with $250 million? It's not about me. I could live in a 600 square foot house. I could care less. It's about making an impact. You know how many shelters I could start with $250 million to help out battered women? The only things I could do with that money, and you say it's not about money. You're right. It's about living a legacy. It's about making an impact. That dream is so big that whether it's in real estate, financially, whatever I have, I will accomplish that. And here's what I'll tell you. Let's say I don't do that dream of $250 million. Let's say I fall short. Okay, I'm still going to be well off. Let's say I only hit 1% of that. Okay, I'm still going to be fine. Let's say I only hit 10%. Okay, you get my point? That dream is what pushes me. It's what gets me up every day when I don't want to get up. It's what allows me to take that step every single day. What are your dreams? What is it that you want? Submit your dreams, guys, for me in the planner. Just submit them. And I truly want to help you get to where you want to go. Just submit the dream. If you don't know how to use a planner, submit the dang dream in an email. My dream one day is to do this. My dream one day is to do this. Okay, cool. Even if you don't want to give me the step-by-step plan, tell me, guys. I mean, seriously, just with the thumbs up. Do you all have let me just say this in a different way, or a heart. Do you have the capability of dreaming? Right? We all have the capability of dreaming. We all have the capability of envisioning a life greater than what we have. We all have that inner child in us with that imaginary friend. We all have the inner kid in us that remembers what it was like to dream. Whether you wanted to be a fireman when you grew up or a cop or whatever it was, you would always dream. And there was never a moment during your dreams where you were sad. And so even if all we got out of this call is to get out of sadness, I got to dream of a happy place. Okay, fine, go to the happy place. We hear that all the time. Go to a happy place. Just go to a happy place. Okay, what is that? What is that? What does that dream world look like for you, guy? What does that dream world look like for you, Linda? What does that dream world look like for you, Kelly and Ken and Shandell and everyone else that's on this call that I might have missed? What does it look like? I can tell you, the clearer you can see your dreams and the more you go after them, the more powerful you become. So when I say dreams are for winners, yes, because winners, the 1%ers, are positive. So that must be part of the dream. They can cause and create the future they want. Absolutely. They can envision the future they want. Yep, that's what dreams do. They can give people hope. Yep, that's what dreams do. They can help you fulfill your passion. So that's what dreams do. They can give you the fire when you don't have it. Absolutely. So dreams are for winners. Dreaming is for winners. It's the people that stop dreaming are what lose in life. Every day you wake up, you got a shot. Every day you wake up, you get to make a choice. Who is it that I want to become and who do I want to be? And the cool thing is, even if you screwed up yesterday, Kelly, Shandell, Linda, Guy, and everyone else that's on this call, even if you did, the good news, you get to start out again. Tomorrow's a different day. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today's a gift. That's why they call it present time. That's Kung Fu Panda, by the way. But great quote. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. And today is a gift. That's why they call it the present time. And another analogy I'm going to leave you is that if you're stuck in your past, if you're stuck with, I've tried this before, it didn't work. If that's how you're living is in your past, there's a reason why the rear view mirror in your car is so small and your windshield is so big. Because what's behind you is irrelevant. You can look behind you when you're going forward and it doesn't matter. Just like a wake of a boat is behind the boat. And that wake kind of propels the boat forward. I'll give you that. Your past has propelled you to where you are today. It's actually created who you are today. The difference is, are you going to stay back in the past? Or are you going to keep moving forward? Because the winners just keep moving forward. There is no failure in life. There is no losing in life. You only lose if you stop. You never lose if you keep taking a step. You never lose if you keep dreaming. You never lose if you try to be the better version of yourself. You can't lose. Because winning and losing is based on what you say winning and losing is. If you tell yourself you lost, you're lost. You tell yourself you win, you win. You will always be right. That's why dreaming and envisioning the future you want is so important. Is because you can literally cause and create anything you want in this life. All you got to do is shut your eyes and dream it. Was this call of value to you guys? Did this call help any one of you? Guys, thank you. I mean, thank you so much for, like I said, allowing me to even share my thoughts with you, allowing me to serve one of my dreams, allowing me to have one of my dreams come to life. I get emotional, think about it, because I don't do this stuff. Besides, this is what I envisioned as a kid. I envisioned when my dad wasn't around how I can make an impact. I envisioned things I can do every single day to better myself, to serve people. I envision a future where my family's financially free. I envision a future where I can touch millions of people. And the only selfish thing I want in my life, and you're going to laugh when I share this, is I want a standing room only at my funeral. You want to know why? Because if I do, then I made the greatest impact I possibly could in the life that was given me. Guys, thank you so much for blessing me with your time. Thank you so much for allowing me to serve you. May you all have a blessed day, and we'll talk next week. Next week is how to discover your purpose. You might want to listen. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a blessed day.